Hello everybody. Welcome to some more fucking Minecraft. Huh. Maybe it's not nice ever. That's as nice as I get, I think. Ugh. Ugh. You know what I mean? Alright. I've wasted a lot of my life in the construction of a Grand Wizard Tower. Pretty spicy, if I do admit. It's another 12-hour Minecraft stream. No, probably not. Probably a few hours. At best. I've also got a shader that makes everything look nicer. Which is desperately needed for this game. It's pretty nice though. I like it. And it doesn't hit my performance because my PC's a beast, even though it's actually not. So what the fuck am I doing today? I don't even know. I probably should have had an idea before I started. Well, I guess we should probably sleep through the day. Who knows? If I do end up streaming more than 4 hours, Pink will probably join me. But I don't know if I will. I'm already a bit fried. Excuse me. That was for you, Thran. Hi, hi. Oh, no. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna make some stuff. More than 4 hours playing this shit. You know what? Go fuck yourselves. Why are you guys here? That's my real question. God. Go kill yourselves. All of you. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. It's bad for your health. But if you want to abuse yourself physically, I won't. I won't say, you know. It's a bad thing. Oof. Okay, we're gonna need these. Those are mine. Anything wizardy related, we should take out of these chests. I'm here to bring down negativity on your stream. Well, you're doing a great job. Because I'm already in a bad mood, I'll be honest. But hey, I know you're kidding. It's fine. I woke up angry. That's always fun. It's like, why am I so angry? I don't know. Don't even know. Alright. Let's go for a little bit of those. Maybe those. We're having fun working from his home. Must be nice. Clearly getting a lot of work done. Man. Oops. Maybe he is getting a lot of work done. Who knows? Something about working from home, just being there alone during the day, which makes me touch myself. Wow. That's good. I mean, somebody's gotta touch you, right? Might as well be you. That's the way I look at it. Because ain't nobody else gonna do it. There we go. Oh. This chest is full. Asperger's. Not Asperger's as in the disease, but as in whatever a burger filled with acid look like. Use your imagination. It's like Gondor, Minas Tirith. No, Thran. This looks like Gondor, Minas Tirith. Ooh, there it is. I tried copy and pasting this Gondor, Minas Tirith into this world. It was This fucking map is so big, it does not fit properly. I still might try it. Oh, good. Ooh. Ooh, this is cool. If it ever loaded, you get to see all the rest of it. I made that tower. I didn't make this. This is definitely the work of someone much better than I. Look at this thing. This is just the outer gate, man. It's absolutely fucking massive. I wonder if we can just do that. Maybe it'll force it to load. It's taking so long to load because it's so much. It's amazing. It is amazing. I know. The problem is it's not loading very well. But when it does, it looks really good. Let's go up to where Denethor sits. We can do a jump. We can do the Denethor jump off the bridge. Yeah. I'm gonna try and put this in my world as the spawn. Like where anyone joins, they'll come here first. It's just, it's hard to make this fit properly. Because it's so big. But I might find it. Nature will find a way, you know? Never mind the fact there's sheep in here and stuff. Look at those fucking light rays. There it is. The Throne of Gondor. Now let's do our Denethor. Hang on. This doesn't feel right, does it? Sure, we'll bridge more on fire. It's gonna be a long run. Good lord. Yeah, somebody put a lot of work into this thing. It's pretty amazing. Okay, maybe this must be a Minecraft Ranger. Basically, yeah. His name is like DaVinci or something. It's some crazy shit. We'll get there someday. We even got a robe. Look at that. This is ridiculous. 2 years later, we can jump off the top. That just gives you the scale of how big this place is. That's why copying and pasting it into a world, not as easy as you might think. Oh, I'm flying. Well, thus our line is ended. Anyway, that's not my work. But it's pretty fancy. My tower is not that good, but it's not bad. Okay. I forget what I was climbing my tower for. Fuck knows. I think this tower has like 5 levels to it. And then the catacomb is the top level. It's pretty nice. It's got a commanding view. I don't know why I came up here. I think I'm gonna do some Thaumcraft magic shit today. Someone need the Book of Thaumcraft, perhaps, because I don't know how to even begin it. You could also do Brewcraft, which is potion making. Could also be interesting. Where's my book? There it is. We need the Thaumonomicon. Oh boy, it's been a long time since I've seen this magic mod in action. I don't even know. Thank God it has a book, though. I didn't particularly want to open the wiki. So hopefully you don't have to. I'm guessing we need a wand, right? Like some sort of fucking wizard nerd. Casting wand is your most basic and also your most important tool. Is what you use to craft objects, activate blocks like the crucible, and other countless tasks. The most basic wand stores a very limited amount of magical energy called Vis. Used to perform its task to replenish the energy in a wand, you must right-click and hold draw this from an aura node. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. So we need iron nuggets, and then we can make caps and a stick. I can manage that, I think. Let me guess there's no iron in this tower. Fuck's sake. Oh, we do have the ability to teleport to and from. I'm actually going to rename the town. Pelargo doesn't fit. But I don't care at the moment. I think we have iron. There's some. Probably not gonna. Oh fuck! I just remember my book is in this thing. Eventually, I'll get around to making some NPC villagers as well. They can start doing some tasks for us and stuff. So we need 2 of these. And some sticks. We never have wood. Annoyingly, I made a lumber axe. I don't know if I did that on stream or not last time, but the lumber axe crashes my game when I use it, so I can't use that. I could make a normal axe, of course, but I already have one. I just find that rather annoying, is all. Because, like, I don't know why. Okay, we got a wizard's wand. Is it good? Let's go find an aura node in the dark. I'm sure that'll be fine. At least the game looks better. Like I think the shaders make a huge difference. Because there's this, and then there's without it. I have a bunch of different ones. I was testing out which one I like best, but I think this Continuum Shaders Mod Ultra is the best one I have. Zeus 11 is second best I have. The game just... I mean, the game doesn't look bad without it, but... Well, bad. Depends on your definition of bad, really. I don't mind it without it, is what I'm saying. But I also... prefer to have some shaders and stuff. I think it just looks nice. Adds graphic upgrades to everything. That wouldn't. The lighting's nicer. Everything's nicer. Alright. Let's go find an aura node. It shouldn't be too hard to find an aura node. I shouldn't be doing this in the dark. Yeah. Let's go find a bed first. Or I will die. A horrible, horrible death. I'll tell you what. I don't like horrible death. I do like raspberries, though. I'm happy that burps every time I eat. That's good. Actually, I don't like raspberries in real life. I think they're gross. No, I don't like seeds, I should say. I hate eating things that have seeds on them. Strawberries are kind of the exception that I make. I think it's annoying to eat a fucking fruit that's just covered in seeds. If I want to eat a seed, I'd become a bird. Which doesn't really make sense in the hindsight, but hey. Or maybe become a porn star. They eat a lot of seed, am I right? Ugh, no. How do I find these fucking things? I probably should have made like the Vis goggles or whatever. Oh, look at my tower. Tower power. I'm quite happy with how it turned out. I didn't cheat, didn't make it either. Which is the best part. Well, we're nowhere near anything. Research expertise. We need like a research table. Ugh, we need all kinds of things. Eventually I can make like little golems that can like transfer things from chests to pipes. Not pipes. There's no pipes. From like chest to chest, or like they can harvest a field and put it in a chest. Stuff like that. That's definitely a goal of mine. I think that would be very useful. I'm not sure if I can see Vis nodes. I'm not sure what they look like in the shaders. Also, they're kind of hard to see anyway. Well, we'll mark them down the map when we find one, I guess. I know in future version of Thaumcraft, there's like a menu you can open for Thaumcraft. But I have no idea what button that was. It might still be in this version. Found a building. What do we have? Yeah. Chocolate cake. Okay. What's in here? Is this a dungeon? Oh, fuck, it is a dungeon. I've never seen a roguelike dungeon with a straight up house on top of it. That's kind of cool, actually. This is kind of nice. Ooh, loot. I'll take most things, except for these shitty armors. There's a bed and a bookshelf. I'll just leave it. Leave it all. Okay, so I'm going to be searching a while, I feel like. I don't even know where to begin. It's not that hard to find a Vis node, but it's also... Is it Vis or Vis? I don't even know. You decide. I'm going to call it Vis, though, because Vis feels weird to say to me for some reason. We're looking for like a little ball of light that's just sitting there floating. Kinda. Found a hobgoblin. A hobgoblin knobgobbler. That's not what I'm looking for. There are goggles though you can make eventually that show you these things, I think. My knowledge of this mod is like 5-6 years old. And I didn't do it myself. It's kind of vicariously through someone else. Why? I'm not getting that thing where I mouse over things and it shows me what it is. I must have accidentally disabled that. That's not cool. Shit. I need to reactivate that and I don't know the hotkey. It's always fun. World edit. What am I looking at? That's what we're looking for. Numpad 0. Oh. My Switch... Fuck's sake. That's annoying. I know what I just realized this screen, but... My, those are my buttons for changing scenes. So, yeah. Cool. There we go. So every time I change the scene, I'll have to remember that that's going to turn off my what am I looking at thing. Not ideal. But I'm not rebinding my fucking... I could unbind what am I looking at, I guess. Maybe. I feel like I've gone a ways. And fuck knows if I'm going to find what I'm looking for. I know if we found like... We're on the edge of the world. Let me go back to town. I have no problem teleporting around, by the way, so... Just putting it out there now. Yeah, it's my server. Might as well do what I want. It's semi-cheating, but it's not that bad. I don't cheat in materials, though. Shard bone. Ooh. There was a vis node here. That's why the ground around this warehouse is all dark. But it's no longer there. So that's kind of a bummer, actually. The search continues, I guess. Because I don't think we can start without magic. I guess we could do research and stuff for Thaumcraft. I'm kind of keen on finding a node first. I will find it. I think if we find those obelisks, we'll definitely find a node. Imagine you had to burp every time you had a berry. Oh man, it's much nicer in the eyes, the shader for the water. Speaking of water. That's all the leftover materials I have from my tower build. I've mined a lot of marble. Crazy amounts of marble, I might say. Luckily, it's not actually that hard to find, as long as you're on the right level. Which is like a Y40. 5-ish. Give or take 5. It's that mine from the Ancient Warfare miner that they made us before we installed not Ancient Warfare. Mine colonies. I just started using that as a mine, strip mine. Kinda. It worked for getting me materials. What is this? Some random pillar? Guess so. I don't like leaving things floating. It feels weird, man. So we'll take him, I guess. Can never have enough cobblestone fence. That's what I always say. I never said that. It's madness. Alright, as long as we're not going in the same fucking direction I was going before. We should find something. What is that? Waypoint. It's very far away. Oh, right. That's where I was trying to put Minas Tirith spawn. Which I still might do. It takes up, like, a lot of biomes. It's so big. But then it just cuts off, right? Weirdly? Because the map itself doesn't have any more than, like, what you can copy. It does not blend into the world nicely. Barad-dûr, please. How about... No. How does that grab you? Yeah? There is a Barad-dûr out there, though. I could actually just copy and paste someone Barad-dûr in here. Which I might do. Who knows? I'm pretty sure I have a Minas Morgul, which is pretty cool. And then I have my world thing I made a long time ago, which is kind of like Minas Morgul, but not. But Barad-dûr's... I think there's a Barad-dûr. Who knows? Where the fuck are these things? Why are they so hard to find? I run into them all the time when I'm not looking for them. Yes, that's how things are in a nutshell, isn't it? As soon as you go out looking for something, it's fucking impossible to find. The tree's floated. But wait, as soon as you're not looking for it, boom, there it is. It's about to get dark as well. Oh, good. We got a sword ready. Oh no! I wish. Well, I was about to say I wish there's like I could have a walking torch, which is a thing you can actually have. I forgot about that mod. I think we need these for something. It says Thaumcraft on it, so I mean, I'll take it. Great, now we have zombies, and spiders, and creepers, and all kinds of shit to deal with. Fucking lovely. Would you kindly eat shit? Yes. Still managed to get hit because I'm a fucking noob. Okay. Let's put that away. It's a village. Maybe I just give up the search. How long have I been searching? Almost 30 minutes. Well, I haven't been searching the whole time, but probably 20 minutes at least. Just feel like a bit of a waste of time, but if I never find a Vis node, I can never charge my stupid wand. And I can never be like Harry Potter. Do I want to be like Harry Potter? I don't know. I've always hated Harry Potter. Not because I've seen it or read it, but because I hated it just because. I have this, oh no, unfounded hatred for Harry. Ow. It's because it came out around the same time as Lord of the Rings. I was like, this is some shit Lord of the Rings. I'm not gonna watch this. It's dark. It's so dark. I actually might see if I can get that light mod where I can just walk with a torch in hand and it'll light up the area. It's kind of a fun mod to have. Look at the fucking Enderman's eyes glowing in the fucking dark. Good lord. Okay, yeah, we're not going to find a Vis node apparently. Until we have a proper way to find them, I guess. I'm not going to find them. Very well. Quest unsuccessful. So we'll see what else we can do then. Actually, let me see if I can get that mod quickly. It wouldn't take long if I can remember what it's called. Minecraft Dynamic Lights? Was that it? Sounds like it. I'm pretty sure it is. Let's see what it does. Just one description. Its modifications make shining items such as torch, glowstone, glowstuffs illuminate everything around them. The player has them equipped in hand or armor. They're dropped on the ground, and another player has it equipped in multiplayer. Top of that, burning entities shine a light. Creepers are about to explode, light up. Toggle button in game is L. There's no limited number of lights you can create. Note, however, they're fairly FPS costly. I'm not worried about that. All right, let's get this beast in our game. I think I have to install it on the server as well. Oh, shit, I downloaded the latest, which is 1.12. That's what I'm running. Okay. Download this. I'm going to need to stop a server, because I just can't really install things onto it. So I'll just take a wee bit. Just bear with me. It'll make the viewing experience a little bit easier, I feel like, as well. Otherwise, I will be running around in pitch black, which, you know, isn't ideal if someone's trying to see what you're doing, because it's dark and full of terrors, as they say. I can't wait for Game of Thrones. Soon. Okay, it's on the server. Let's hope the server starts up crashing now. I actually had a problem where the RAM in my server, like, died. Like 2 days ago. I actually had to get a ticket made and everything so they'd fix it. They were very quick to fix it, though. I use Bisect hosting, which is actually seem pretty good as far as hosts go. Much better than the other ones I've used. Not to mention I have a lifetime 75% off on 2 servers. Because of a fucking super cool code I got to use once. So, I can run 2 Minecraft servers for only $15 a month. It's pretty sweet. Okay, there we go. I'll just relaunch the game. Game already running. Oh yeah, sure is. It's not wrong. I forgot about that. It's no problem, man. Server is seemingly fine, I think. Pink won't be able to. Server crashed. Ah! I think it's not a server mod. Okay. I thought as much, but I wasn't sure. What was it called? Dynamic lighting. Okay. So yeah, feature reference. Don't put that in your server. A lot of mods are only meant to be put on the client side, not on the server side. And that's one of them. I hope that fixes that. I thought I launched my game. What the hell? Did it crash? It might have. Or I didn't press launch. Hope you're enjoying this black screen. It's good. It's like the darkness of my soul, or something. Or not. I'll have it fixed soon enough. Did it crash? I mean, if the server crashed without it, that'd be a bit weird. So it could be exactly as it was before. Seems like it's fine. Good. So Pink won't this mod. Because it's a client-side mod, it only affects me. I'm glad you can do that. Join things with just client-side mods and not affect anyone else. It's a nice thing. So imagine somebody had to get all the client-side mods you had just so they could join your fucking game. I'll grant you there's not that many. But, you know. Okay, the game is back up and running. Great success. Grape success. Speaking of grape, I got grape juice in my fridge. I haven't bought juice in ages. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have some fucking juice. I can't remember why I don't drink juice, so I figured why not. There's probably a reason. Maybe it gives me the shits. Who knows? There we go. Check that out. So as we... a better way to test this would be the obvious one. Let's go to night real quick. So the ground should light up around us. In theory. Yeah, it does. Cool. It's not major, obviously, but, you know. A torch actually provides light when you hold it in your hand now, instead of not, which is pretty cool. It's just a nice little thing. So when you're going through, like, a dungeon, you don't want to put torches everywhere. This doesn't stop monster spawning, but it does allow you to keep looking around without actually covering the ground in torches. And if you're wondering why there's torches everywhere, and you never played Minecraft for some reason, which is likely for a lot of you, I guess, it's to stop things from spawning. You can't see the little X's when I press F7 with the shader on, annoyingly. When I press F7, a bunch of little X's appear where they're spawnable. Things can spawn. And when you put a torch there, it stops them. You can't spawn the light, basically, which is what you want. What is this? A stunted iron war axe. Melee damage is pretty trash. This is melee damage 4 plus 4 melee damage. Why does it say it twice? This is melee damage 6. I have no idea. Literally have no idea. While I'm here, actually, let's see. I've made a fair amount of progress in my research for Ancient Warfare. We could probably make... Let's try and research farming here, real quick, while we're in the area. We need sticks, we need wheat, string, and torches. So basically you put the materials it asks for in there, and then it should do the research. And then you unlock whatever tech it is trying to unlock. Where is wheat? Surely we have wheat. Do we not have wheat? Every other house has wheat. The fuck is all this? Okay. I haven't seen this house in a while. This house is pretty crap now. It's got... I like the inside. I don't like the white roof. I never did. I just used it because we had an abundance of the material. It looks weird on a stone building, really. Ah, there we go. It's not a bad place. It's kind of charming, I guess. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't really like the buildings in this town either, to be honest. I kind of want to redo them in my own... Because they were made by a mod, not by me, per se. But that would be a lot of work. Maybe I'll do it. It might look good if we remake everything in marble, but I'll need a lot more marble. Kind of like Gondor's structure, I guess. Architecture. Okay, we researched farming. The wheel, mathematics, tactics. That's what I call quality gaming. Is it? I don't know about that. What kind of ridiculous shit is this? Do that later. Let's just try and get the wheel. I guess. The wheel. You know, asking for tile, locher, planks, which is Lord of the Rings wood of some description. I do have the Lord of the Rings mod. Somebody asked me in a YouTube comment, I should, or not asked, but said I should try the Lord of the Rings mod. It is installed in this mod pack, and has been since I made it. I just haven't... I haven't made a portal to the Lord of the Rings place yet because I'm waiting to make the spawn for the server. Because as far as I'm aware, you can only have one portal to that place. So I want it to be in the spawn. But I have to have the spawn existent before I could do such a thing. If that makes any sense. Which it probably does. Let's get some wood. You know, all kinds of weird shit. I don't even know what I was trying to get. How's the recipe for a hopper? And a dropper. We do have stone. I've been making stone like a madman. So that's easy enough. Oh, right. I just need planks. I was about to make sticks out of them or something. So we need a dropper and a hopper. Let's just type in opper. There we go. Shouldn't be cheat mode. Okay, good. Iron chests. That's easy enough. Vanilla recipes for Minecraft aren't particularly hard, as you might expect. I'm gonna need more iron soon. We need another smeltery over here, really. I don't want to have to keep going back to the other house to get this shit. Kinda just want to full-on move over here. There's cobblestone and a redstone. That's no problem. I say that though. I don't see any redstone here. Let's just go to this stupid house. Oh yeah, I gotta put my heraldry thing on the tower. That'd be cool. We do have a lot of materials still stored in this place. A single redstone. Oh, never mind. It's all made into blocks for some reason. I guess to... Oh, I should probably take those to the tower as well. I actually don't know what they're for, but they're from Thaumcraft, so... You know, they probably have some sort of use. Let's just put some shit in there. Okay. I need some cobblestone. There we go. Fuck. If you hold shift and left click this arrow, or this thing here, it auto fills it in if you have the recipe, if you have the materials. It's pretty nice. Did anyone comment on your beard yet, Kappa? Not today. But more times than you know. But feel free, you know, have a go, I suppose. Okay. Yeah. We're researching the wheel. We're like cavemen. Except the wheel would be far too advanced for cavemen. Okay, we should be able to make quite a few things out of this book. I'm kind of bouncing between two different mods, I realize. Kind of a lot. I think I made the... what's it called? Warehouse. I did. But there's no actual storage blocks for it in here. So basically, what this warehouse does... Why does it have power? Does it need power? I'm assuming it needs power from its own mod, because that's how mods work. It also helps if you spell correctly. There it goes. Like there's windmills and shit in this, which fits the, you know, not tech theme we're going for. I don't mind windmills and stuff. Water wheels, Stirling generator. Well, that might be a bit. It's ancient Dwemer tech, of course, of course. Who knows? I don't know how these work. Who knows? We can make people as well. If we make these food bundles, I believe you can just turn them into people. Like you choose what you want, like a peasant archer. Or whatever. Well, some of them have, like a miner, there you go. Takes 2 gold nuggets, a wooden pickaxe, and a food bundle. Then you can spawn a miner worker to your village. And you can do that with various people. Eventually we'll have a bustling little city. But until then, I'm kind of winging it. Let's type in warehouse. If we can get the warehouse running, that'd be good. We need like warehouse storage blocks or something. So we have the control block, we have an interface. There's this crafting station as well. Don't worry about that for now. Let's just get warehouse storage, which is a chest and 4 planks. That's easy enough. Let's take all the chests from this warehouse, actually. Since realistically, they're not going to be used for anything. And there's a bunch of them. Nobody's going to use these shitty chests. This will be where we keep all our stuff. I think eventually we'll move the entire inventory from the small house, starting house, to this warehouse. Although I might make a small warehouse of my own in my tower, because I don't want to come out of my tower every time I want to get a thing. Because that would be quite tedious. You can kind of see it as well. There's like a border here. You can see it a lot better with the shaders off. Shaders make kind of transparent things difficult to see, which is probably why I can't see Thaumcraft nodes very well as well. Although I just don't think I saw any. But who knows? Do we have wood on us? For some reason. Oh, right. They have to be made in here. You have to put that in there. And then do it like this. Alright, let's just make as many as we can, actually. So we have 13 storage blocks. Let's see how these work. Yeah, it's been a while since I've used this, but I do remember it being very useful. So in theory, if we place them inside this square, which goes to this wall here, I believe. There are range upgrades for it, I believe, as well. Let's see how this... How's it working? I don't know. Is it working? Am I winning? Let's just try putting somebody into it. There we go. Some stone is in the warehouse. So if we were looking for something, we could type in stone. Can you? I don't know. We stored 79 of 2,880. Also, why is there stairs here? That's weird. Who cares? We'll block them up. We blocked up windows. So now we have a 6,336 storage size. Very good. Okay, so this is actually working as intended. What if we just put a billion cobblestone in it? Ideally, I usually use barrels for this kind of thing. Because look, that's 750 space taken by just cobblestone, which doesn't feel good. Especially since we do actually have a cobblestone barrel already. So I think for something like cobblestone, we're going to have massive amounts of. We just want to keep them in the base. Ooh, it's bright. Actually, why would I not pick this up? There's redstone just laying on the ground. Yeah, these barrels are super good, the Java barrels. I can hold 4,096 items. We can take this with us. I just gotta remember where I put my dolly. Probably in this. I use a small backpack for like weird shit. That's not the right. It's that one. Okay. It's a good name for Pillar Gear to be. Pillar Gear is not... It's really a fitting name. It's not a bad name, obviously. It's a Lord of the Rings name for a city in Gondor's territory. I don't feel like this gives off a vibe of that. Does it go upstairs? No. Okay. So we can use the upstairs part for barrels, I guess, or something. There we go. If I would have made this building, I would have made it a little bit bigger myself, but since it was made by a mod before I got rid of the mod, I'll just use it, you know. It works, gets the job done, so why not? Wrong thing. We should probably deal with our inventory, actually. I do have a lot of just shit. Getting just cobblestone out of my inventory is freeing up some space. We have a lot of ores and stuff. It's like ores I wouldn't mind keeping like in their own thing. Anything Thaumcraft or magic related I'm going to keep in the wizard tower. Things like diorite, andesite, limestone. They could probably do with their own barrel as well, to be honest. But for now we'll put them in here, because I don't have their own barrel. We could eventually upgrade this to the size we need. It's kind of like an AE, what is it called? ME system. It's like a primitive ass ME system. If you ever used Advanced Energistics, that's the word I'm looking for. Which is a really good mod as well. If you use a lot of tech mods. This is the best storage one in my opinion. I've used it many times in the past to great success. Okay, I'm bouncing around a lot, so let me stop here for a minute. Where's my book? Did I put my book into the warehouse? That's not what I wanted if I did. Oh yeah, I need to learn how to make a drawbridge for my tower. Apparently you can make one of those retractable drawbridges that go up and down. That sounds pretty cool. I didn't put my book in there. Where's my book? Oh, it's in the crafting table for the mod. Whew. Scared me for a second. There it is. Alright. You can actually get someone to manage the warehouse, I think. I could be wrong. I thought you could get somebody that will transport things from one place to another if you wanted to. But then again, I don't really know as much as I think I do. Story of my life, really. I don't know what these do. There's no note. Maybe that's how you cheat to get the knowledge. That's not what we want, though. A mushroom farm. I think we want to start with just some sort of farm or something, just to see how these work. I could definitely do with a tree farm. So let's make some wooden gears, which are fucking piss easy. I think we have to make wooden gears in this, because it's from the mod itself. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, it's not hard to make though. We don't have enough wood. Also, story of my life. We do have wood, though. Yeah, we'll make 4. Good. Now we need the horses. Shut the fuck up. Fishers are pretty good too. I remember fisheries being very OP. You just supply them with their own food, and they just fish forever. It's like, oh my god. You never run out of food after that point, I feel like. This mod does run on food, though, I believe. So it's kind of necessary. Surely I didn't use every fucking stick I have. Anyway, Well, I did. And also, we have no more iron here. Which is a bit annoying. I might have to smelt some down. I've been kind of avoiding smelting anything. Just running off of what we have already made. I think that time is over. Maybe there's some in the smelter already. 12. Not a lot, but enough. So we need the ingot casts. I do like the Tinker's Smeltery. It's always a classic to come back to, isn't it? So we should have 4 ingots to pour out of this. I like him with because my texture pack, the ingot doesn't face the same way for some reason. It is something I could fix myself, but I'm quite frankly too lazy and don't care enough. There's a lot of things I could fix about this texture pack. But they don't bother me enough to actually do it. So I don't. Where'd I get a gold bar? I have no idea. I didn't pull a gold bar out, as far as I'm aware. Whatever. Right, tree cutter axe. Right. I remember. It's very easy for me to lose my train of thought. I'm like I have ADHD, except I don't. I'm just my mind's everywhere at all times. Like some sort of seer. Or not. What was I doing? This one? Yeah. That's the one. Okay. Fuck, I forgot already. Jesus. Okay, the axe. Ask me a question. And wood. We should have a thing. Yeah. Okay, cool. So what this will allow us to do is make a little tree farm, which might not work. I think it's actually the tree farm that destroyed one of my other servers' frame rate. So it might be something we're not going to use. We'll see how it works. If it causes massive amounts of lag, like I remember in the past, then we will not use it, of course. But if it works fine, then we'll use it. There's a lot of trees here. We did have like a lumber mill. This guy was the lumber mill, wasn't he? I guess we'll just keep the same buildings that we had before. So this will be his little chopping area. Okay. Right. So we need a person to work it now? I hate when I try to run it, like, does that jittery shit. I'm very happy we spawned that ship before we got rid of that mod. That ship is cool as fuck. I just like ships. Apparently Bone found a pirate cove at some point as well. So that's pretty cool. We do have a lot of iron. I've been mining a lot trying to find marble, which is why I have so much cobblestone and stuff. Actually, we could throw most of this in a barrel. That'll clear out a lot of space for us. We should move these entire chests in there, to be honest. We could move the whole operation into the warehouse. Which does mean these would have to move as well, but that's not very difficult, really. We could just put our tables over here somewhere. I think I'll do that. It'd save us a lot of time just fucking running back and forth. This barrel is almost full. Just open Google Chrome. That's not what I wanted. Java. There are barrel upgrades. Slots provide 127. That's a lot of slots. So they go up in tier. So if you make a barrel upgrade, There's tier 1, take some fence, some wood planks, that's it. And tier 2, you make iron ingots and some fence. Tier 3 is gold. And then diamonds for tier 4. Obsidian for tier 5, apparently. Endstone for tier 6. We've never been to the end, so we can't make those. Emeralds are tier 7. Increases the storage capacity by 64 stacks. Wait, is this what we're supposed to make? Increase the storage capacity by what? 15,552 stacks. Holy balls. That's a lot of stacks. So you'd have to make 327s to get to 81. There's not actually a recipe for the 243 one. But I'm assuming it'd be 381s? Avoid upgrade. Deletes excess added items once the barrel's full. That's good for, like, if you have a system that's pumping, like, cobblestone into barrels and you don't want any more than, like, the full barrel. And it just deletes the excess, which is kind of useful. Not for us, but I don't think we're going to worry about that at the moment. I'd rather just make another barrel, quite frankly, than fuck around with that at the moment. I'm going to focus on what I was doing, though, because it's so easy to not make progress. Just like, let's do this, a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and then nothing gets done. Let's get our dolly out. We'll move this over there. We'll take these as well. Move these closer to the warehouse. We're gonna move most of this. This is a weird, like this library will go into the wizard tower somehow. I guess one of the floors will have to be an enchanting wizard library. I'm not sure how it's gonna work or if it'll fit very well. That's fine. I guess we'll put these. Just put them upstairs, huh? Because upstairs is really not what we're using. Just put that there. There we go. We'll put the other one next to it in a minute. We'll do our research here. This will be like the builder's hall, I guess. You know, it's the warehouse. It's good enough for me. I do like the prospect of just having a fully functional, like, village. It's kind of cool. Do we want to move these in there as well? Oops. I think yes. But there's a lot of stuff in them, which we're not going to have space for. We can put them in the backpack, though. We got plenty of space in those. Let's just clear most of my inventory. Just make things easier. My bone scythe is my best weapon. It does 8 damage. But the reason I don't keep it on me, I'll show you why. It doesn't work very well with the this. So we got our bone scythe out, and we put it away. You'll see we're always carrying around this like gigantic bone scythe, and it also shows it in the inventory. Look at that. It increases like in size by quite a substantial margin. So I like not keeping it equipped. Maybe to the point where I won't use it as a weapon, I think, because it's just a bit buggy. I'll only use it if I need to reap souls or what have you. We move slow because of this dolly, by the way. If you have a dolly full, what if we put it in a bag? Look at that. Life hacks. Circumvents your slowness. So good. So good at this. We're gonna leave one of these tables out here. I think these are all... Nope, that was empty. Alright, that should be good enough. Let's just smash them all 3. Boom. Cool. I'll just put these... We do have a blacksmith place, I realize, but... Yeah, for convenience sake, we're gonna put the furnaces in here, just because. It is a bit of a bummer we don't have any better furnaces, as far as I'm aware. Do we? A nether furnace. What is that? A chemical furnace. That's a magic one. And then we have the Umber furnace, which is made from Umber cobble. That's from the Erebus mod, which we haven't made a portal to there either. So yeah, that'll be a thing for the future, I suppose. Let's get all the coal out. Let's put half a stack in each. Oops. I think I just threw that in the ground. Nope. Alright, that should see us through. It's nice to have a little workstation inside as well, I think. Feels a little more natural than just working out in a field. Let's put the stone in there. What else we got? Some random trash. So many trash shit. Put that in there as well. All these netherworts need to go into the tower. Those are alchemical ingredients, pretty much exclusively. It's like Minecraft's back in the menu voice. Indeed it is, Inglorion. If you haven't seen my beautiful wizard tower yet, look at this. Kind of Orthanc inspired, yet not. I think it's pretty cool. That beast. Also got a shader mod, so everything looks a little bit nicer. It's pretty nice. Okay, eventually we'll have like a proper stable, so we don't have to bury our horses in the fucking sand to keep them alive or running away. It's a bit of a weird place for water bottles, isn't it? Right. Oh shit, we had a dolly with a bunch of stuff in it, didn't we? I forgot to unload it. Probably should have waited until after I was inside. But oh well. There it is. Alright. That's good enough for now. Let's try and make a person to work the sawmill. First I need to figure out how to do so. You were building the tower and he was raiding pirates or something? Is this the tower you were building when Bonus was also playing with you? It is. Although I've been playing a lot off screen. I get on occasionally, just watch a YouTube video while I mine or build or something. Or a lot of YouTube videos, or Twitch streams or whatever. But it is the one I started, yeah, when he was doing a pirate thing. What am I looking for? People. Conscription? No. Agriculture? No. Looking for the one that spawns people for wood chopping. Whatever that is. Leadership? That might be it. Worker. This is worker, it doesn't say miner, so maybe they're used for... What if you do a wooden axe? Would that make a lumberman? Maybe. Alright, we're gonna need 2 gold ingots. We have... well, we had one. Can't remember what I did with it. Food bundle. Which is a bunch of random stuff. Oh, that's why we have water bottles, that's right. Chicken, steak, got to eat well, don't they? Can I see it once more, please? Yeah, sure. In fact, I can just do this. give you a better view of it. Turn off the UI and everything. There it is. Took a lot of work, but it was worth it, I think. I can show you the inside. There's not much on the inside yet. There's the first floor. We got Merlin the guard, who's no longer a zombie, because I remade him. Thankfully. And then there's like 5 floors. There's nothing in really each floor. But they go up and up. The shader mod is really cool because the light actually shines through windows. Which I think is fucking awesome. Because normal Minecraft doesn't have any kind of like lighting system like that, you know what I mean? The shaders do add this like warm glow to it as well. And here's the top floor, with the glass top and stuff. How many floors is there? 1, 2. I don't actually know. I keep thinking. I don't know. 3, 4. There's 4 floors if you don't include the lobby floor, which is 5 technically. So there's 5 floors, and then there's a basement. I don't know if I showed this on stream, but check this out. Secret door. It leads down to a catacomb where I do all my dark magics. Which at the moment is just necromancy. Eventually I'll make this look nicer than just cobblestone. But got a little necromancy altar where we're gonna make some weird creatures. Got a sewing machine where we stitch together flesh. That's kind of cool though. I thought that was a little neat little touch because, you know, yeah, it's supposed to practice dark magic. So we do it in the secrecy. It doesn't matter, it's just a roleplay thing, right? But still, I think it's fun. Alright. Let's get out of creative mode and go back to what we're doing. But yeah, that's the tower. Managed to capture the Isengard style in it. It is definitely where I got my inspiration. But I added some bits that weren't very Isengard. Like, Orthanc doesn't have, like, things come off the side of it. It's kind of like a mixture of a Mordor battle tower from BFME and Orthanc, I guess. Kind of what I was going for. I think it works. And I'm happy with it. Okay, we need all kinds of fucking food. We need bread. There's bread in here. Apparently I have a lot of bread on me. Pork chops, steak, chicken. God, that's a fucking meal and a half. We have all of this stuff at the house. The other house. Why is he... Whatever. Alright, let's take the steak. It's all raw, unfortunately. Oh, we have some cooked ones. We could throw some of these in the, do you need fish? Fish! We need apples. Okay. That's probably fine. It's more than enough, I feel like. I feel like since we have a wizard tower, like having the name Pelargir doesn't make sense. Because in Lord of the Rings, you really don't have wizard tower. You don't have wizards, you know? You have, what is it, 4 wizards total in the whole world? So maybe we need to find more of a Elder Scrolls-y name, because wizards are more common than that. Because my server's Elder Scrolls / Lord of the Rings themed. Like a mix of both. 5 wizards. Right. My bad. That's right. There's 2 blue. There's the brown. Saruman and Gandalf. I know things. Just Just testing you. Or not. Oh. I forgot to fill this one I actually used with coal. Alright, we'll just cook up what we need later on, because we're going to need plenty, it looks like. So just let us go. Let's make a food bundle. It's easy to forget what the fucking recipe is. Took that. Bread. That's not right at all, is it? Doesn't take gold ingots, apparently, for the food bundles. Why was I thinking they did? The worker ones do. I guess not the, Oh, right. After you have food bundles. Got it. We don't have to take pork. So bad. I can't get them right. By the way, do villagers have any different reactions on the tower? What do you mean? I have no idea. Villagers don't... I don't know. They don't really do anything. They wouldn't react if I fucking punch them in the face. Okay, there's one. There's two. We can make 2 villagers now. We could make a lot more, but we don't have enough water bottles. Which isn't hard to make, but... Okay, worker... Spawn worker B. That's not what we want. Do they need to be pickaxe? Is there a lumberman? What would they be called? Lumber... Oh, there is a lumberjack. But it doesn't show me the recipe. Which is slightly worrying, I'll be honest. That either means we don't know how to make lumberjacks yet, or the mod is not doing it right. I never actually played Minecraft, so I don't know how advanced the AI is. Oh, the AI is very basic in Gloria. This is also the worker thing is a mod. It's like its own thing, so I mean the villagers don't do much. These villagers will do whatever I tell them to do within a certain... They're made... Like a lumberjack, as you might expect, villager, is made to chop trees. And literally nothing else, really. Or a guard will guard the town, etc., etc. Funny thing is that Radix the Brown probably became Radix the Grey once Gandalf became the White. Maybe. Well, I'm sure he's still covered in a lot of brown. Well, Birchwood isn't brown, actually, but still. Unless he shits himself a lot. Then maybe you can live up to that. I don't know. Okay, I'm not convinced I can make lumberjack stuff. I'm just gonna try it. I'm just gonna make a wooden axe. Problem is I have no fucking wood. What did I do with my wood? That's what I always find myself asking myself. What did I do with my wood? Let's see if this works. I think it won't. But I'm willing to give it a try. I think this is the recipe. Oh, but it has to be in the Ancient Warfare thing. It's a food bundle and a... didn't work. It is entirely possible I just don't have the recipe, because I don't have the knowledge. It's me, Mario. Okay. Sure. Whatever you say, Mario. Where am I going? My table's up there. Maybe we should just keep going with the research, because I'm not sure what we need. Mining is probably a good start. How the fuck do you mean powered rails? That sounds tedious. Okay. It's just powered rail. Gold stick. What does that do? Fuck you, Mario. Okay. It's the first time I've actually had to even use that before. Should make a building and start breeding villagers. Dig pits to extract lots of minerals. Produce steel to arm them within 2 weeks. We might need thousands, between tens of thousands. Ah. That sounds like a great idea. We could build an army. And then we can name the biggest one Lurtz. Not for any reason, but you know.
My master, Sauron the Great, bids thee welcome.
Lol. Okay. Gold, stick, redstone. I bet you I don't even have redstone. Oh yeah, I picked up 2. Which is not enough for... How many power rails do I need? 6! Oh, you get 6 for 1 craft. Convenient, no? I guess that's why it says it needs 6. Okay, sure. That wasn't actually nearly as hard as I was expecting. Like a bucket. I'm running out of iron rapidly. Jalapedo. Iron pick. Everything takes iron. I have plenty, I just have to smelt it. I'm so lazy. Minecart with a furnace. I got banned, so I followed Ree. Well, you can get banned again. That was just a timeout, not a ban. But you know, if you like to spam, I can make that permanent. I don't mind. Or you could be a normal person and not do that shit. What was I doing again? Minecart. Right. Furnace and a minecart. Who'd have fucking guessed? I'm gonna go with... That's not too bad. Oops. There we go. That's wrong. I knew it. There we go. Now we can learn mining. Fucking hell. Ow. Drinks out of drink. Feels bad. What do I think of the Outer Worlds? I don't know what that is, so I do not have any thoughts about it. What is it? Because I have no idea. Combustion? Chemistry? Mathematics? Like, what do you need for a lumberjack? I feel like that's pretty basic, no? Actually, I could just read the book and find lumberjack. Hopefully lumberjacks are actually in this. It's possible they're not. Look for the lumberjack icon, I guess. Maybe they took the lumberjack out of this version because it didn't work right. It's possible. Maybe that's why it doesn't have a recipe. Or maybe you just use a regular worker. I don't know. Upcoming RPG by Obsidian. Well, I mean, that's the first thing I've even heard of it, so... I don't know. Could be cool. I haven't the slightest idea. I'm out of iron. Fucking dicks. Alright, we're gonna have to go back and smelt some iron. As much as I don't want to. It wouldn't be that hard to move this whole smeltery business to the other. I should probably sleep. To the other place. I think maybe I should. Although it still has a lot of metal in it, I don't want to pour it out, you know? It also has lava. I don't know if it retains the stuff after I break it. We'll just leave it for now. It's just a teleport away, really. Is it a, what kind of, what's the theme? Is it space? Or is it like something else? Sounds, the title sounds spacey. Not Kevin Spacey, thankfully. That's a little rapey, isn't it? Hopefully they're not making a rapey RPG. Although Obsidian's normal, well, I guess if they made Fallout New Vegas, didn't they? I was gonna say they normally make like medieval fantasy. Maybe not. Looks like a good Fallout game, but more story-driven. Okay. Well, I'll be honest, the post-apocalyptic theme for me has kind of worn off after Fallout games. I don't like the bleak fucking boring wasteland of a post-apocalyptic game, so I probably wouldn't care much. Where's Barry going now? That said, though, you know, it's not bad. There's a game I've actually wanted to play for a while. I've had called don't remember what it's called. It is a post-apocalyptic, but it's like a isometric kind of Diablo-looking one. Apparently, it's pretty good. It's in my Steam library, but that doesn't make it easier to find because I have like 500 games in my Steam library. This game's gonna have a lot of comedic elements in it. Well, that's good. That helps. That helps lighten it up a bit. Ah, Wasteland 2. I actually have it installed. It's like a tactics game, but it's an RPG. I've been wanting to play that for a while, but I know it's long. That's also that kind of theme. Well, it could be good, because, you know, Obsidian make pretty good RPGs, so I would expect as much. Can't say I'm hyped for it, though, but, you know. Honestly, I'm not hyped for many RPGs. It really has to be, like, top tier, and even then, like Witcher 3. I love it, but I just can't be bothered to play it. And if I can't be bothered to play Witcher 3, what can I be bothered to play? You know what I mean? Elder Scrolls, obviously, but I have a deep-seated soft spot for that. Unless there's a Lord of the Rings RPG that comes out in the next fucking decade. I probably wouldn't care too much to play one. They just, I can't sit down and play a long RPG anymore, I feel like. As I've gotten older, I've had less and less patience for big old games. It's too bad. That's why they call it picking berries, because people used to do it with a pickaxe back in the day. Maybe in Glory Dawn. Maybe. I love Stick of Truth. Have you ever played that? Is it the South Park game? Because no, I have not. It looked interesting, I guess. Got the iron I needed for whatever I was doing. Right, I remember. I don't even know what's going on now. I got this. So it's very well possible that the lumber mill guy, it's just not something we can make. And this worker I'm about to make might not work for it. We can always just make a quarry with them, I guess. Or something. Or maybe workers just work for everything, I don't know. I genuinely have no fucking idea. Are there any games you're looking forward to this year? Not really, no. To be perfectly honest, I don't know of any games coming out this year. I haven't been following anything. I mean, I add a lot of things to my Steam wish list, but I have no idea. Like, you know. A lot of times just on a whim, like, oh, that looks cool. And then never see it again. I can't think of anything off the top of my head, but there's probably some games that I was actually looking forward to. Just don't know what it would be. There's an XCOM-like game that I'm looking forward to coming out. I don't know when it comes out. It's called, I feel like when I go for the name and it flees. I can't remember what it's called. It's apparently made by the original XCOM guy, though. The guy who made the first XCOM. If that comes out this year, then yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. Other than that, I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I'm a big fan of tactical games, turn-based strategy games and stuff. Not so much shooters or bullshit. Okay. We made a worker. Do you... Sickly skeletons pricked to death. What do you do? Can I... Upkeep order slots? Manual order slots. What? He doesn't have any food, I think, is his problem. Maybe we... Do we have to have a place for them to refuel, basically? I wish I knew a little bit more about this mod. My knowledge is so dated, I don't remember how it works. I could look it up, of course, but I'm fucking lazy as hell. What can I say? I hate looking things up. Oh, shit. Those wooden tools, because they're useless, they're bound to world edit stuff. And we don't want to do that. I don't even know how to use world edit, really. I have a lot of mods I don't know how to use. Madness. Okay, well, we got another food bundle. Can we make guards? Maybe. Let's see what a guard takes. Description. A wooden sword, a food bundle, and some gold. That seems doable. Is that what Merlin is? No, it isn't. Merlin's one of those Minecraft Comes Alive things. Which only really makes sense to me, I realize, but that's fine. There we go. We've made a combat NPC. Right, you're gonna guard the warehouse. So we can give him armor, we can give him weapon, obviously. We have plenty of all that shit. Let's go back and get some from the base. We'll just kit him out with some leftover crap we have in his chest. It's the only way we're gonna use it anyway. Alright. You can have some enchanted armor, I don't give a shit. Seems good. Ooh, it's blinding. It's very bright outside. Which I like that, though. Gives you that feeling like it's very sunny. Also, I'm facing the sun, which probably doesn't help. This guy just might die right away, I don't even know. Is it worth giving him anything? Hell if I know. There you go, man. Or you can actually have a shield as well. Ooh. Okay, we're on our way to be making an army. Eventually, we can actually command armies. So you can make like a bunch of these dudes and like command them around. Somehow. God knows how. Okay. We've made a soldier. How do we feed these people? I think there's a town hall block. Now that I think about it, that sounds correct. And that's probably where they get their food from. Yeah, there it is. Bricks, logs, and... I don't have logs. Fucking logs. It's always logs. You know what? Fuck this tree. At least we have the faster leaf decay. That's nice. There we go. So we need... Hopefully we have all those things on us. Of course we don't. Why doesn't that work? It won't even like put the... Is it because I put it next to this? Perhaps. Perhaps not. No, it has nothing to do with that. That's weird. Usually when you click that, it's supposed to like put the shadow of what you need. Oh well, stone bricks, log. So log. We need... I did not pick that up again. Stone brick, I have one. One of my backpacks is loaded with them though. Oh, we got something here. I cannibalized some castles for my own personal castle. Apparently, new AAA Lord of the Rings MMO announced. Will be published and partially developed by Athlon. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. I don't know what to think about that. I mean, the fact that it's an MMO is kind of a bummer, to be honest. I can't really get into MMOs like I used to. They're too much of an investment. I try and try. I've tried many times to go into Lord of the Rings Online and Elder Scrolls Online recently. It's just, I don't play for more than a week. And I'm just like, well, fuck. I have a tendency to jump games too much to actually dive into that kind of thing. I mean, if a new one came out, though, I might, you know, I might be inclined to jump on board. Who knows? I'm not excited about it. Yeah, it could be interesting. Right. Has to be done in this fucking mod. I keep forgetting you have to use their crafting table. Okay. There we go. Now, if we place the town hall in our pre-made town hall from the other mod that we got rid of. Oh, it's raining and dark. That's not a good combo. It's nasty. Go to sleep through the night. Hopefully you'll sleep through the rain as well. It's intriguing. It is intriguing for sure. I just don't know. I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to think, you know? Could be good. Could also be dog shit. It's just hard to tell. Let's say like 200 range. Should cover most of the town. I hear movement. Ooh. Oh. Why am I hearing zombies? Okay, he's coming for food. Will they eat chicken? Yes. Will they eat steak and pork? Maybe. Oh my guts. Kill it! This is why I pay you the big bucks. Don't worry, I got this one. Okay, he kinda works. Nice. So we can set up actual guards for our town. So this is where they come to eat. The range is 100. Is that in range of the town warehouse? Or the worker, rather? Does this worker do anything? Is he even still alive? Huh. He might have died, you know? I don't know. It'd be a bit annoying if he did. But I also wouldn't be surprised if he did. Because he was out there defenseless with bad things around. That's why we need a wall. It's starting to sound very familiar. Maybe just like variety. That I do. You're not wrong there. Or maybe I have ADHD or something. Can't focus on anything too long. I don't. But I just get bored. I'm like, man. Variety's good though. Definitely. Okay, well I'm pretty sure my fucking worker is Rip, so that's a bit annoying. I put him down before the town was made, so I didn't get a notification he died, I think. So we're going to have to make another one, which means we need glass. Because we can't make water bottles without fucking glass. We need... Cauldron's infinite? No, they're not. We'll just use the water outside. There's plenty there. Oh, fuck, we have glass right there. Perfect. Let's get a bunch of these because we're going to need plenty. There we go. Oh, couldn't find them. Alright, go fill up fuel from the old saltwater bay. I'm sure it'll be fun. I don't know if it's saltwater, but I like to think it's saltwater. Because, you know, for the lulz. So here's your water bottle, guy. It's a bit salty. Okay. Look at that. We put all of our food in the town hall block. Probably not the best of ideas, realistically. We still have enough chicken for some... Can I memorize how to do this? Pork chop, water bottle, apple, bread, steak and chicken. Oh, I'm so good. So good at this game. Oh, you can actually set the recipe and just do this. We had enough for 4 until we ran out of chicken. Okay. Pretty water. Looks pretty nice, yeah, with the shader on. Otherwise, it doesn't really. The shader makes a very big difference. Which is the main reason I started using them again. I should have used them to begin with, but I forgot they existed. Just realized I made the wrong tool. Like, I used to play with shaders all the time, but my PC couldn't handle it as well as it can now. It doesn't seem to add any lag for the most part, which is pretty sweet. But my old PC, when I did, it was pretty heavy on the old system. There we go. I'm thinking now that we got a worker, what if we give him an axe? I'm gonna try this. This might work. I think you have to give him a work order or something. Or maybe not. I vaguely remember work orders. Can I, like, tell him to follow me? How do I set his home? Well, I think I just did, but... whatever. I wonder if I can call everybody back to the town hall. Death list. Who knows? I don't think he needs steak, but we do. Although we have plenty in the house. We'll just go grab another stack. Alright, let's spawn a dude. Give him an axe. And he turns into a lumberjack. Oh. Oh? Oh, he's doing it. He's doing it, Billy! Well, I mean, there's no trees grown in the area. Slight oversight. Here's a sapling. Let's put a sapling in this. Oh, he planted it. Fuck yeah. Okay, this is good. I feel like the trees around this area probably should go, because they might interfere with the rest of it. I might actually risk a crash to break this tree. Well, I say risk. I will crash if I use my lumber axe. 100%. But it will do most of the tree cutting. Worth it. And there we go. I crashed. Oh, I don't know why these axes are broken. It makes me sad. Oh, it's a full crash. I forgot. Bummer. Like how I'm lazy enough to force crash myself just so I can harvest a tree. Like, what the fuck am I doing? 200 IQ NPCs. I know, my god. They're gonna become sentient and they're gonna take over the world pretty soon. Jakes. Well, I guess I'm gonna, while I'm loading, I'm gonna get a drink. Because, you know. Otherwise, I don't have a drink. Well, I said I'd probably only stream for like 3 or 4 hours, but odds are I'll probably stream this most of the day. Except when Pink comes back. I'm hoping to have like a working village by the time Pink returns from whatever work or whatever he's doing. And he'll be like, wow! I'll tell him to fuck himself. Because that's just how I am. Sassy. Not as sassy as Thran, but pretty sassy. Oh. I made a new thumbnail for these videos as well. There's a look at it. I think it's pretty good. Added my little character in a pose. Added the word modded. And then it's just whatever screenshot is in the background of, you know, that particular episode. It's pretty good. With an Argonian? Hell yeah. Well, my character is an Argonian. That's my character. It's supposed to be Wanks and Shadows from all the Elder Scrolls games, but, you know, whichever you choose, you know. But it's he's supposed to be the Emperor, so he's like wearing the Imperial Septum's robes. Okay. The tree was indeed chopped down, but I did full crash after using this axe. Killer is also game killer. Sometimes it's worth it. Because that tree would have been a ball ache to cut down myself. Now we have 21 saplings. Like, he's got plenty to plant. Although I think it's night, so he's probably going to go to bed. Do they sleep in beds? Or do they just go stand in the town hall? The server will, I'll just restart in 3 minutes. Right. Okay. They just come in here for safety. That's fine. My server does auto restart every 2 hours. I think it's 2 hours. Because I noticed if it just ran for a long period of time, it would start lagging really bad. So I scheduled some regular restarts for the server. And that seemed to fix that right up. Because I think there's like a memory leak in some mod or something that just kind of makes it eventually start lagging horribly. So if you restart it, you get refreshed the RAM and all that stuff. It stops all that. The tower looks really cool with like the sun coming up behind it. Pink told me this is the Skaven logo. At first I was like, huh? I didn't know what it was at first, but I see it. I see it now. Skaven from Warhammer, of course, that is. The server is live. Do the NPCs keep working even after you log out, close the game? Only if you have this thing called a chunk loader in the area. When a player logs out in Minecraft, normally, the area is basically unloaded. It won't load any area that the player is not in. So no, they would not do anything to keep, you know, the server from dying, basically. Otherwise, you'd have the entire world be loaded and it'd be crazy. But you can make these little blocks that will keep the area loaded. So sometimes you can make those things. Obviously, it's not something you want to use all over the place, those chunk loaders, because that would cause a lot of lag. I'm not going to use chunk loaders on my server because I feel like I don't think there's anything we need to keep loaded while we're offline or away from our base or whatever. So they'll really only work when we're around, but that's fine. I don't mind too much. If you're playing more of a tech-heavy one, though, sometimes it's pretty nice to have a chunk loader. Keep an area loaded so your machines still work while you're away. But since we're not playing with machines and stuff, it's not such a big deal, really. Okay, this is good. Where'd the lumberjack go? Where there he is. Why isn't he working? Probably because none of these are grown. What if we just plant some ourselves? Can we do that? Or what if we fill up the whole area with them? Oh shit. I crashed. Server closed. Oh, piss. I crashed the server. That's not good. That's not good at all. I think the lumberjack still might be bugged. I was slightly worried about that, but I wasn't sure because it's been so long. Okay, we have to hope now we can actually log back in, or else I'm going to have to revert the server to a previous save, which will take a while. Because I'm not super fast at doing that. Oh, good. Alright, I'm going to destroy the tree cutting guy's area. I don't want to risk having a buggy thing exist. The server takes like a minute and a half to start up, if it doesn't crash. Which hopefully it won't. It might just keep crashing and crashing. It's hard to say. There it goes. Please don't crash on me, game. Destroy it, Isildur! Okay. Okay. It seems that is not a usable block. So, oh well. It might have also just been random, I don't know. I have memories of the tree cutting guy's thing being buggy though, so I'm just gonna not use, we're just not gonna use the tree cutter here. We'll cut our own fucking wood. Just a bit of a bummer. I think if we take away his axe, we'll be not a lumberjack. Nice. So we can reassign his bitch ass to something else. Corey's work, I'm pretty sure. Where do I want to quarry, though? We have a mine already. But obviously, I have to mine it. But I guess we need to know what else we can make. A fishery. We can do that. Fish. Fish. There it is. So we need a fishing rod. Just some string and some sticks. That's easy enough. I think. And we'll just get this guy fishing. That won't crash my game server. Crash my everything. Eventually we'll get some, like, Lord of the Rings armor from Lord of the Rings land, and we'll put it on our guards and stuff, and it'll look cool, but... Because there is some cool shit. It's just we haven't opened the area to make that spawn yet. We can't even... I don't even know how you make their stuff, to be honest. Doesn't have a recipe. I'm assuming you have to have some sort of special table or something. Or maybe you can't craft it. I don't know. When I get the spawn loaded in someday, and I put the portal to Lord of the Rings land, we'll definitely check it out, you know. It's on the agenda, it's just going to be a bit. Because it's completely dependent on me making the spawn. Which means pasting in Minas Tirith to the world without it just being a real ball sack. Because the first time I tried, it did not look good. It's fucking awful. I pasted it way too low was the problem mainly. I posted it at 0, which is the bottom of the world. So that wasn't good. Sounds ambitious. It's slightly ambitious. It's doable, but it's ambitious. Yes. I'll look into the tree farm. Maybe there's some stuff on the internet about tree farms I'm not aware of. For now, I think we'll just ignore it. Strings and sticks. There we go. We should have sticks somewheres. Ooh. Alright, fishing rod. Boom. Well, that worked. Sure. 2 gears. Hopefully we still have some gears. We should. Unless, yeah. Alright, put the gears in there. The gears of war. Actually, we're gonna need 2 fishing rods, because the guy who works it needs a fishing rod, I think. Oh, that does work. Okay. We need a chest. I think I have tons of these already. Where? Oh, I have 3 left. I remembered mining a bunch of them out of this building. Is that right? No. It's this. Gears. Where's the gears go? They're there. We've made a fishery. Let's make another rod real quick. I'm not sure they need a rod to work a fishery thing, but I mean, it fucking makes sense to me. I also forgot how to make a fishing rod. Ah. Okay. Let's set up a fisher dude. I think we can set up a fishery like right here. And he'll fish here, and then we can make... I'm pretty sure you can make like a guy that runs items from blocks back to the warehouse. So if the fishery guy gets full, like this little dude will come over and unload his shit. Perhaps it needs to be more on the coast. Also, I'm not sure if these need power or not. It says 0 out of 1500 RF. Which makes me wonder. Let's just clear out a space here. Okay, I think if we just go give this guy in here a fishing rod, he'll then become the fisherman. You little bastard. Can I name him? I can name him. Huh. Billy the fisherman. Oh my god, Billy. Why aren't you an actual fisherman? I think I have to make a work order to make him do something. Oh god. Okay. Work order. Gray dye. Gray dye. Fuck do you get gray dye? That's not what I clicked on. White dye and black dye. Oh yeah, right. Okay, so we need gray dye, piece of paper, and a something. What's the other thing? Just a plank of wood. Righto. None of that's in there. Eventually everything will be in there. We can just easy access to our inventory. That's the dream. Oh, we can make paper out of these fucking things we moved. So that's good. Yeah. There we go. Surely we have a black dye. Yeah, ink is black dye. Bone meal is white dye. So some bone. Like that. There's 2 gray dye. Perfect. Probably have to make this in here, actually. As always. Okay, that's not where that goes. That goes there, and I think 2 work orders. Let's see how this works. I don't know. What does it say? Proceed, add target position. Okay. I'll figure this out. I got this. Once we figure it out, though, what the hell? I grew a mega tree. Oh dear. Look at this thing. It's solid. How am I supposed to cut that thing? I guess we don't. Unless we want to use our crash axe. Which in this case might actually be worth. Okay, let's just sleep through the night. Don't want to do things at night. It's dangerous. My town isn't defended enough. I need walls. I could just make like a cobblestone wall around the town. And replace it with something later on. Palm Fantasy Workbench. Ew. I forgot you can have workbench backpacks. Oh. Definitely want to make one of those. There's a crafting backpack, basically. So you always have like a mobile crafting table. And it's part, like half of a backpack. It's pretty good. Okay. I don't know how this works. Is it work order? Maybe it isn't work orders. Okay, let's... Sides, bounds... I don't know. Okay, the inventory will be the top. So I guess you access the inventory from the top. Bounds. So we can make it go further over. I mean, that makes more sense, doesn't it? You can increase the range with range things as well. Harvest fish, harvest ink. Okay. Position added. And then we give this to him. Oh. Okay. There's two of these, which makes me wonder which one I'm about to give him. I might have done it. Oh. He's having a little trouble. Is he fishing? What does that mean? Maybe he has... Does he not actually use a fishing rod? I don't know. I just saw an elf somewhere in that tree. It does look like a elf. You could literally live in that tree, it's so big. Okay, I gotta look up how does this works. Fuck's sake. Oops. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Excuse me. I always spell Ancient Warfare Incinient when I type it too fast. Ancient Warfare mod Minecraft 0.710 Fisher. Let's see what that does. I mean, it'd probably be useful to watch a video. I don't want to like watch someone's video on. Well, I guess you can't. I'll just leave it muted, or else we'll have this. Get out of here with that. Okay. I'll just watch what he does. You give a guy a hoe, becomes a farmer. Right. That's farm and quarry basics. I'm looking for something else.